Hello everyone, welcome back. We're Nick and Sarah, and if you're new around here, we're usually travelling around Europe in our camper van. But this year we spent the first 5 months doing something quite different, an unexpected van build. And then we just got back from Portugal after signing the deeds for some off-grid land that we bought without actually seeing. It was a bit of a risk, but thankfully we do really love our new property. Join us in today's vlog where our plans have changed 3 times in the last week. We prep the van for full-time living again and head north quite urgently. But first we need to check on our off-grid land. Hello, bon dia. We're going to the land. We've only got like an hour or so, or an hour and a half before we have to meet the previous owner, but we're excited to go and see the land and just spend an hour there.
Just walking down our driveway at the moment, aren't we?
Yeah, look at me. I can walk backwards, so it's not that uneven.
I reckon this is totally fine for Velton, especially when we get the all-terrain tyres on him.
Yeah, at the moment we're not bringing the big van up here. One reason is because we've only got about an hour and a half. It's not worth it. And yeah, I think it's going to be fine. And we also need to kind of make areas on the land for parking a 6-metre van as well.
One of the things I really like about our land is the driveway and the entrance and the rockery we have just outside the fence. Got some fantastic looking rocks here. This is pretty much our land, really. That's our fence there, and our land is actually the other side of that wall. So that tree, those 2 big trees there, or medium trees, they're ours.
Yeah, the cork oaks.
So no one's going to do anything here. It's not going to be a block of flats.
This is no man's land, right? Well, our man's
It's
land.
ours.
It's ours.
It's ours. I'm so looking forward to coming here in the spring when all this is green and all these plants are lavender. There's going to be fields and fields of lavender.
Sorry about the harsh light here this morning, guys. It's very, very bright, but it's not too hot at the moment, so that's the main thing.
Yeah, look at these. Look at these. So this is our mimosa.
Gone a bit. What's happened here? It'll come back, won't it, once it gets better? But it's got a bit like this. But yeah, this section here is, you can see where it's fenced actually. This particular tree is fenced in. I think it's because these have a massive blossom. So maybe they planted this here to encourage insects and things to pollinate the pine trees do produce pine nuts.
We have so many plans for the land. We're not going to get overwhelmed, but I might just talk you through what our ideas are. Those pillars will look lovely in white, and that gate, nice brown gloss. Was thinking about doing the fence in brown gloss, but as it's like a 5,500 metre property, I won't bother.
I think we'd like to create like an immediate area here, if we can level this out just for like a little bit of like immediate parking.
I'm thinking just round the other side of the trees. We've got about 10, 12 of these lovely pine trees, which we really want to cut back at the bottom and give them some shape, because I think that's what you're supposed to do with them, cut all the bottom branches off. Sorry, is that a bird of prey up there flying over our land?
Yeah. They look from here like vultures, which we see a lot of down in our village. Could be something else, I'll find out in a minute. But this is a better area if we flatten this for the bigger van.
This area here, you could just flatten this, level this bit out, and then just tuck Velton in there.
Yeah. When you get up close and personal, they are very big and, you know, pretty healthy. So our plan is to cut like the bottom. You might have to get one of those chainsaw things, darling.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, and cut off the bottom so you see the trunk and then it goes out. See, they've got little thingies on them. I think they're all fairly young trees. So behind our pine trees here, this is actually a big area, and here we have some baby cork oaks. Nice bit of shade here in the morning, isn't there?
Yeah.
See, these are cork oaks. I mean, they're not tiny, are they? So we're really happy, and there's one there as well. So those ones there are like as tall as me. And there's little ones, little baby ones. So I think once we cut all this back, I think we're going to find quite a few cork oak trees.
There's one there as well, just there.
I don't know. We're going to have to do loads of research and Google how long it takes them to grow, because it would be obviously nice to have a few taller trees. Those ones are doing really well already.
I have to be careful we don't cut trees back, because yeah, look, there's one there, one over there.
There's lots of little baby ones.
And these lovely pines trimmed back, got a proper shape to them, haven't they?
They're nice, aren't they? They're quite healthy. We weren't supposed to do this, but it looks like we're giving you another little mini tour of our land because we're going to walk along like the bottom section now. Look at this olive, that's a bit crazy, isn't it? Loads of olives on it. It hasn't been pruned, does it? But I quite like the wildness of it.
So one of the first things we want to do is sort out the perimeter. We want to sort of organise the road, clear the road, and then maybe put some gravel down so that makes the building really accessible from the front gate to the building, and then trim and clear all around the outside so the dogs can walk round and we can just access everything. Oh, here's a little tap.
It's got water coming out of it. How has that got water coming out of it?
Wow, that's cool, isn't
And
it?
it's cold water.
How is that cold water?
Is that just water's left in the pipes? Because these pipes, we've got taps dotted throughout the land, and these pipes are obviously coming all the way from the borehole. They've got
Must
water,
just be
but they're
water in the
cold. How is the
pipes.
water cold? Because it's been
Dunno.
so hot. I don't know how
It's
deep.
cold at night, doesn't it?
This is what we want to meet the previous owner for today, because he's actually leaving the area. We've got his phone number, but obviously we haven't really met him, so we want to speak to him in person. That's so cool. We just got a tap on the land that's working.
This is a little seasonal creek here, by the way. So that runs all along this southern border.
I've got a feeling that these might be ready, darling. Oh my gosh, they are. Look. They're purple.
Look how many figs are on that tree.
Do you just eat that whole thing? Do I just get in there and eat that? Should I just go for it, or? Oh, it's nice.
Is it?
Is that how you eat them? Can someone?
I think I'll wait till we get reception and Google.
How about poison me, is it?
Look at this. It may just look like a dry, overgrown wildlands, but we love it.
Look, this is apparently
Chicory.
chicory, and there's loads of this all over the land. Little blue flowers. You see there? Obviously, again, it's very dry, but I'm surprised we still have the little blue flowers in, August.
We've got a white flower there.
Yeah, I wonder what those little white flowers. We've got so much to learn, haven't we?
This nice little area here, though, isn't it? See, this fig tree as well, it's well in the land, so you can create a little path, that little perimeter I was talking about.
This is actually the mulberry tree.
Oh, the mulberry, sorry. Look how lush green that looks.
The fruits are actually quite tiny at the moment, so obviously they need a bit of time. Need to find out what variety of tree it is and stuff.
Yeah, we need to ask the previous owner lots of questions about the olive production is one of the main things, and then the taps, the borehole.
There's 3 taps on this little thing. Oh,
Oh yeah, it's coming out with some force.
this is coming out with some force. Ready? It's cold, it's really cold.
We will survive.
I'm just amazed. This one needs a bit of TLC.
Quite a few of them need a bit of TLC, don't they?
That's a citrus tree. I mean, look how buried it is. And it's a young one. But just, is it a citrus tree actually? I don't think it is. I think it might be a pear or apple.
We'll get the app out.
They
When we
will
have
survive.
internet.
We just need to come and give them some love.
What we kind of want to do as well is trim the whole land. Eventually we will just sort of trim pathways and create little sections, but we need to trim the whole land back just so you can see where we can create a little driveway down for the van or vans. This little flat area. Nice little position for Vince, isn't
I
it?
know we've got green grapes, but it looks like we've got grapes, blackberries. This is just a little feast this morning, isn't it?
Well, good, isn't it? Blackberries,
Blackberries are
grapes, figs.
You got anything from there?
Yeah. I'll try one of each. This needs some serious trimming back. We've got some big, thick weeds here. Well, they look quite nice in the spring though. The land slopes up, the road's along the top, and then it slopes down, and there's a huge flat area here, which...
All of the kind of bottom section, if you like, of the land is just a huge flat area, which is obviously a good area for if we wanted to try and grow some vegetables or anything like that in the future. And it's obviously going to have more water, hence the reason lots of the bigger fruit trees, more established ones, are along like this bottom perimeter, so they get more water and they've managed to develop themselves and get strong enough to last the summer. This is still green.
Green grass.
Yeah, there must be a lot of moisture here, look.
Wow.
There must be so much moisture in this area.
Has it rained? See, it's a lot thicker here, isn't it?
We've got all of these, what are these? We've got all of these little white flowers and purple flowers. The purple we think, the bluey purple we think is chicory. I'm going to take a picture of that. One of our many pomegranate trees. Quite a bit of fruit on there, not sure when they're ready. Don't know anything about these.
Eat it, eat it.
It's very healthy, isn't it? Very green. I like this area. Still see some greenery on your land, like in this area. I'm surprised. And have running waters when you turn a tap on. Can't believe that.
Let's check the well then. See how much water we got in there. Still got water.
Can't really see. We need to do like the string going down, don't we? On a thing to see how deep our well is, and then we'll figure out how much water we've got in that. Pears!
I'm glad we like figs though. Look how many figs are on that. That's just immense.
These ones are all green, so you kind of get like, that's good, isn't it, if it's staggered? You know, some come ripe like a few weeks before the other, because there's so many that you're never going to be able to eat all those figs.
Have to clear the space around that palm as well.
How lovely is this palm tree? Imagine, right, clearing all of the weeds from here so you just see this lovely green palm tree in the corner of your land. It'd be lovely, wouldn't it?
I'm imagining it.
You imagining, picturing it? And then we've also got quite a few prickly pears in amongst the overgrownness.
See, I love this section here. This is a little sort of corner.
This is the far lowest corner.
Oh, look at all these prickly pears. We'll claim them, we'll claim them.
All of prickly pears and brambles in the corner. And, I mean, this is a completely private little area, isn't it? No one could see you anywhere here, even if they're going past on their tractors. You're proper hidden away, unless the neighbour goes right into his corner, but it's all overgrown. I'm not sure how many people tend to the land. The lands on all of the neighbouring farms, all around here actually, are pretty similar to this one, very overgrown.
Not as nice as this one though, not as nice. Oh, I miss the land already. We are so looking forward to getting back there and getting on with some projects. We've got so many ideas and things we want to do to make it our own little piece of paradise for us and our little pooches. But I'm also looking forward to going back to it out of the summer period, out of the hottest, driest and probably the worst period of the year. I'm really looking forward to seeing it in spring, either the first one or the second one, which they get in like autumn after the rains come, and seeing it when it's green and lush like it is outside the back of the van. You can't tell from the view, we are in the UK. We made it back. In less than a week we drove the 3,000 kilometre trip to get up here. We'll talk about what's going on here, what's happened in next week's vlog. But we made it back, and in partly thanks to our friends over at Holy. Now, if you've never heard of Holy, don't worry about it. We hadn't either. Holy provide like a healthy alternative to your fizzy drinks, to your energy drinks, to all those sugary drinks that you shouldn't really be drinking. And if you don't know, me and Sarah actually have cut out sugar, or pretty much cut out sugar over the last couple of years. We don't have anything with added sugar, so we just try and keep natural sugars like fruit and stuff. So it's very difficult to find a nice flavoursome, tasty sort of drink. So thanks to Holy, who have created these delicious, nutritious, very healthy drinks, energy drinks, hydration drinks and iced tea with so many different, unique and interesting flavours. My personal favourite is probably the Fruity Frog. Now, if you don't believe how good these fruity drinks are, my nephew, we just met up with him, Milo, thanks for testing out, thanks for being a little guinea pig. He says they're very, very sweet and all he can taste is fruit. He's a little bit fussy, so if he likes them, you're gonna love them. So easy as well, so convenient for van life. They just come in little sachets. You just add a sachet to this handy little shaker, add 500 millilitres of water, shake it up and drink. And they are actually delicious. you want to bag yourself some healthy, flavoursome drinks, then click the link in our description or head on over to Holy's website and you can get a discount on your first purchase. Right, now back to the land video and let's have a look at the house. The funny thing is though, we say about, you know, this is really private, no one can see us here. When we say no one can see us here, and the whole time when we're here for like 2 or 3 days last time and the time here, we've seen 1 or 2 tractors.
That's it.
I think 1 tractor on this road that runs past our land and 1 off in the hillside.
Yeah.
So
in days and days, that is.
But if there happened to be, you know, a big gang of hikers, walkers exploring the area,
which
they
there
wouldn't
might be in the winter
be.
because it is like lovely hiking trails and stuff.
Yeah, who comes here in the summer? Stupid.
Stupid people like us. Look, there's a big cork oak here, darling. We'll have to.
It's so nice to clear all the bases, wouldn't it?
Clear it all, and then you put a little bench in there. You know, for when it gets warm, so you just got a little area you can sit off there and look at your palm tree.
See, that's something we're going to do as well, like our friends.
Ow. Ow.
Bramble.
Yes. Ow. That hurt. Land scars. It's going to happen.
Yeah, like Nina and Stephen, our friends with the farm have got loads of little areas where they've just put a bench or a table and chairs or something where there's a bit of shade. Really want to do that, create little sections and put pagodas up. Round the back of this building here, hopefully we're going to create like a decking area and a roof for some shade and stuff and create a proper little area.
Yeah, because the buildings are obviously south facing. So the sun has come up in the east this way and then it obviously goes round that way there. So in the afternoon, it's in that direction. So if you could create something from this rooftop in an area here, then if you are here working the land in the hotter months, you've got somewhere that you could perhaps just come and have lunch and chill in the hottest time of the day, and then you only work in the mornings and evenings and things like that. So this would be a good area for that, I think. To just take shelter.
So here it's only 10 o'clock in the morning. We've got a lot of shade here. I'm not getting too excited though because it is only 10 o'clock. But this is this is one of my favourite views of the little buildings there. That lovely little Riverstone building attached to the other one. Olive tree there, very picturesque.
And then just your little kind of road pathway leading the length of the land.
Yeah.
Very nice. Oh! There's a little, what are they called again?
Wild strawberries? What are they? I can't remember the name.
It's sort of translates to like a little strawberry tree, but obviously they look a bit different to the strawberries that we know.
We'll put the name up on the screen.
Lots of fruits on there, darling.
Oh, it's nice to be back, isn't it? It's nice to be back.
Yeah.
We're only here passing through, yeah.
But we haven't got much time now because we're meeting. Only got an hour actually. So should we just do a bit of clearing and sorting it all out and then ready to just...
let's get the hammocks up.
That would be lovely, wouldn't it? We have left the dogs in the van
Yes,
in the
yes.
shade. So we've only got about an hour. Look at those olives, those.
So the mission is to put a lot of this stuff back into the lockable room.
Yeah, because by the time we come back, it'll probably be like sort of more rainy, won't it? It will definitely rain, so we don't want loads. We don't want the stuff to get like rusty or anything like that. So we're going to just tidy up, leave the land, and then because we might not come back for a month or two. Or...
Probably a few months, yeah.
Yeah, we'll just see how things go with our travels and our journey to the UK.
Come on, darling.
You first. You know that you've got to go in the room first.
Here it is. Where's our little gecko friends?
Is it too early for them?
Where are you, buddies?
Nick's seen like 4 big geckos in here, didn't you?
Family of geckos living here. I'm excited about this building. I'm out making this like sort of airtight. Just, you know, sealing it. Plan to put false ceiling in. Not sure if you guys have got any ideas.
You'll find that this won't leak though. But yeah.
I don't think it leaks because we've been here after the rain. When we were here last time,
It peed it down, didn't it, actually? Right at the first day we arrived, it absolutely peed it down for like a whole day, and there was no leaks in here then.
But just putting a false ceiling insulation in there to keep it cool, even though it does feel a lot cooler in here. And when we come up the other day, in the heat of the day, it felt a lot cooler in here. It was nice.
Obviously you want to use this to just store everything, what we'll need to manage the land type thing. You know, like a big ride-on tractor type. No, I'm joking. Like hand tools. We're going to be doing this the difficult way probably, but yeah.
We'll have a little sofa in here, a little table and chairs or something.
A little thinking sofa, is it called?
Next to the window here.
Again, when it gets really warm, it would be nice to have this as an area that you can come and sit in between doing jobs and come and have a cup of tea.
The dogs as well, isn't it?
And somewhere that the dogs could sit. So just make it a bit more comfortable, because at the moment you don't really want to sit in here because of all the cobwebs and stuff. So if we put like a little false ceiling in, I think that would be quite
Paint
nice.
the walls,
Paint it, yeah.
tile the floor.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I think so, rather than just concrete, concrete, because you end up just sweeping it.
Yeah, get some carpet down. Not joking. Can you hear all those birds? They're waiting to come to Nick's birdhouses. Better get those birdhouses up, love.
That's it, guys. Done what we came here to do on the land. We've moved all the tools. Some of them are really retro. There's like watering cans, which looks so cool. That wheelbarrow is old school with a proper metal solid iron. I don't know what it's made of, but yeah, solid wheel, perfect for the land.
What we don't use, we're going to like make into little features type thing with some of those old tools and stuff. So yeah, those birdies are going nuts in that tree.
There's a big eucalyptus tree up there, and there's so many birds in there.
I know. They look quite big. Did your app tell you? Oh, it'll tell you later.
No, we've got no internet here, have we? So
I've got a little bit, but there's no point in trying to connect to mine. Yeah, so we're going off now and leaving the land, but we're really excited about getting back down here and yeah, starting so many little projects, one at a time. One little project at a time. Do not get overwhelmed.
Impossible. So many things you just wanna get things done. Certain things we need to get done ASAP, but
no, we don't. We just do it
we
at our
do,
own
because little
pace.
Charlie Bear, he's very apprehensive. He just sort of like, oh, I'm not sure about it. It's a bit spiky out there.
We'll clear an area so Charlie can get by. That's top priority.
Clear the perimeter, get this road done, the perimeter, so we can just take the dogs for a walk round the land.
Yeah.
And Dizzy can do his, security check every evening.
That's top priority. Also, we'd like to get this room a little bit sealed up so we don't freak out with cobwebs and everything every time we go in there, and it's a proper storage area for things we need for the land. And that's top priority. Everything else can wait.
Need to leave a little gecko flap. Can you have gecko flaps that only geckos will go through?
The geckos will still be able to get in there. Don't worry about that. Well, we might just have to have a little Mickey Mouse in there. The mouse has chewed. We left a hammock in here. It's a material hammock. And we've got a nice little hole in the hammock now. So anything sort of like material, I mean, there's not much here really. But we've kind of put like high up. We'll just show you.
We have got like nice tent, beach umbrellas.
Yeah, we've just got like a
that.
tent, nothing valuable or anything, but like the hammock, so that's got a hole in it. We thought, right, let's see if Mickey can get up there. If he can get up there, he's welcome to it. And then we've just put a few things that he might be interested in chewing high up. Like we've got our old kayak there. I don't think he'll chew through that because I think he's more interested in anything material. But we've just sort of organised it a little bit so it's a bit more Mickey safe. So yeah. Anyway, we better go and meet.
Ah, man. All right, lock it up then, darling.
See, the little Mickey Mices could easily get into that gap. Easily. So they're coming out here, they're eating the grapes and the fruit, and then they're going in there to sleep. But we don't mind. But we might try and make it a little bit mouse-proof in the future.
See, look at that beautiful view. Love this wall. Can't get enough of this lovely wall. Nice little row of olive trees leading to the little building. The possibilities are endless. A lot of work, obviously, which will be done over time, one job at a time.
Yeah, exactly, darling.
Very, very
And lovely little project
exciting.
for us that will keep us busy for the rest of our lives if we let it. Look what?
Go on then.
There's none on there. I think they come in the spring, don't they?
Hello. Oh.
Oh, he's cute.
Right, lock it up.
Until next time.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Just wanted to come on here to thank everyone for the lovely messages, kind words and prayers that you sent for Sarah's sister Lisa after last week's video. Just to update you, we did make it back here in time to sadly say goodbye to Lisa. She sadly passed away and left us on Monday, and we did make it back here in time for Sarah to spend the last moments with her and say her goodbyes. She was surrounded by all the people she loved the most and the people that loved her the most. She was such a loving, kind soul, such a generous person, and just went far too soon. She will be missed dearly. It's a very difficult time for the family and friends, but we've got a lot of support. So yeah, thank you again for all the lovely messages, and we'll see you all next week. We love you, Lise.